This is Kwang Hak. For this cube spinner assignment, our team modified the input handling to allow the user to rotate the cube using the mouse and also direction key. We implement mouse dragging to control the cube rotation angles X and Y. Let me show you the result that we got from the code. This is the result we got. Let me try to rotate it using the mouse. And also we can use the direction key. So now let's go over the code. So this is the file path to run the lightweight Java game library components in my machine. And for the variables assigned, I add mouse dragging to false for initial status, and mouse last set the double last mouse X to 0 and last mouse Y to 0. And this part is for set a mouse button callback. So for the set mouse button callback function, registers a callback function that gets called whenever a mouse button is pressed or released. And if you see this, if button is equal to mouse button left, checks if the left mouse button is involved, and also GLFW press. So this checks if the left mouse button was pressed, and for the mouse dragging is set it to true. So sets a flag to indicate that the user is dragging the mouse, and this is also used later to update rotation angles as the mouse moved. And now get the current mouse position. And for the memory stack, stack equals stack push. This allocates temporary memory on the stack for the efficient storage of mouse coordinates, and also memory is automatically freed when the block ends. And for this also stack and the value of 1 allocates space for a single double value in the stack, and double buffer is a container for this value. And for get cursor pause, window X pause, Y pause. This is like indicating position, so it gets the current mouse position on the screen and stores the X and Y coordinates in X pause and Y pause. And for the and last mouse X equals like X pause dot get and have the value of 0, and for the Y has also the 0. Saves the current mouse position as the starting point for dragging, and get 0, retrieve the value from the double buffer. And for GLFW release, check if the left mouse button was released, and mouse dragging is set to false. Stop the rotation of the cube. So, which that means is ensure that the cube only spins when the left mouse button is held down. And this is the part that our teammates made. So this part is the cursor position callback. So if you see the set cursor position callback function, registered a callback function that gets called whenever the mouse cursor moves, and it continuously tracks the mouse position of X and Y. And this if mouse dragging, it checks if the left button left mouse button is currently being held down, and rotation logic is executed only when dragging is active. And for this is the calculation. Double delta x equals x position minus last mouse x. That calculates the difference between the current mouse position of x position and y position and the last recorded position, which is last mouse x and last mouse y. And this is the angle part. Update the rotation angle of the cube. Angle angle y control the horizontal rotation. And for the angle x controls the vertical rotation. And this is the speed of the cube spinning. As the value goes up, the rotation's getting faster. And last mouse x is set to x pause, and last mouse y equals like y position. Update the stored mouse position to the current position. Ensures accurate calculation of delta x and delta y on the next mouse movement event. And rest of it is from the textbook. Yeah, and that is it for this video. Thank you for listening.